Sitting on a block, extending out the legs. You'll need a strap later on in this sequence. Interlace the fingers, reach down the left leg and stir across to the right foot. Try to maintain the hands at shoulder height, keeping the legs flexed, the toes flexed, and circling in the other direction. So you'll feel a stretch down the legs, perhaps the inner thighs, into the pelvic floor, and also perhaps across your upper back. Drawing the right foot in towards the groin, perhaps supporting the knee with a block, and taking the strap around the left foot, keeping the left foot flexed. Drawing the strap in so the forearms are roughly parallel with the floor. Inhale and exhale, coming forwards. Reaching the sit bones out behind you, really trying to press in the right sit bone into your block. And then taking the strap in the left hand, reaching the right hand around just for a counter twist. Breathing into the sides of the ribs. And then releasing the strap, coming to the other side. It may feel different between sides, depending on how even your hips are. Reaching the strap around the right foot. Supporting the left thigh, coming forwards, reaching back through the sit bones, trying to plug in the left sit bone a little bit more into the block or cushion. Working with the breath, chin tucked in ever so slightly so you're not reaching with the chin. And taking the strap in your right hand and reaching the left hand around, fingertips to the floor or another block. And again, breathing into the sides of the ribs, softening, releasing, letting go. And hook the strap. And extending both legs out in front of you, making sure you don't go to your full maximum width. And take a circle of the ankles, rolling, pointing, flexing. It's a nice mobilization sequence to do before bed. And then bring the soles of the feet together, again perhaps supporting the thighs with blocks or cushions. And here we'll stay for a few breaths. So coming into a golden thread breath, a breath in through the nose, and softly part lips and teeth and allow the exhalation to come from there. Visualizing a golden thread spinning from the lips. Here you can also do your pelvic floor work, making sure that you breathe fully into the abdomen, so right down to baby, into the sides of the ribs and up to collarbones. With the pelvic floor you can take a draw in, a squeeze, lift up, and a release. Making sure you fully release. Take a pause before you take the movement again. So you can take the movement on the exhalation, the draw in, lift up. And take a hold, a pause at the top. And lower on the exhalation. Alternatively, you can take shorter squeezes, releases, pulsations. Perhaps working just towards the urethra. Or perhaps rocking a little bit back towards the anus. Or perhaps isolating around the vagina, in the middle, between those 2 points. Always maintaining your breath. So you want strength within the pelvic floor, but you also want the capacity to release. So a responsive pelvic floor here. And particularly in the latter stages of your pregnancy, you might want to focus more on releasing with the exhalation. So you're ready to give birth to your babies. Moving into the sacral stabilization sequence, bringing the right foot, the right toe in line with the left knee, extending the left leg back behind you, left foot straight. Exhaling, hug back towards the spine, hug baby in, and inhale, rock the hips forwards. Again, coordinating the movement with the breath as much as you can. And then coming into a spiral motion, taking the left hand to the left hip, squeeze the left buttock, lift the left buttock as you turn around to face the right hand, which is behind you. Then you might like to take a bigger swoop of the arm by reaching the left arm all the way up and over, lifting the hips high as you can, coming back down. You can repeat that a couple of times if it felt really good. Before coming to the other side, stacking the knees and switching sides. So now the left big toe is in line with the right knee and the right foot is extended straight out behind you. You might need some padding for that back ankle if it feels sensitive. And again, inhale to come forwards, exhale to rock back. So towards, inhale towards your pubic bone, exhale back towards your coccyx, your tailbone. And then right hand to right hip. Squeeze the right glute as you lift the glute away from your block or cushion. The left fingertips are just behind you. Make the movement come from the buttock. And then again, if you'd like to take that bigger lift, take a big swoop of the arm, lift the hips high and take it all the way around, bringing the hips back down. Repeating that 2 or 3 times if it feels good. And taking a pause, taking a rest, taking your feet down towards the floor, bending the knees, resting your forehead into your fingertips. You can massage through the temples here. Concentrate on really releasing down to baby, filling up the sides of the ribs into the collarbones. Remembering there's always space in the back of your body to breathe.